Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about inflation. And the reason why we're going to be talking about inflation is because I noticed that costs are going way, way up. In fact, I went to get a haircut not too long ago, and the price went from 50 pesos to 100 pesos, which is double. It doubled. The other thing is also I noticed food prices. Food prices have gone up precipitously lately. In the past month, I've seen it really, really. I mean, we went to shopping the other day at a place over in General Trias, and for a small, the cart was almost empty. We paid about $130 US, for the food that we bought. And the other thing is, we went to Kenny Rogers' restaurant the other day, and I was looking up at the menu, and I always buy these things called Tex-Mex platters, okay? And it's a platter for like about 4 people, okay? And it went from $3.99 up to 425 pesos. Okay, so that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a platter of food, for especially like macaroni type food, like pasta, But I mean, also for mac and cheese, it went from $3.99 up to 425 also. Okay, now I noticed a lot of the other foods on the menu were also starting to move up, and I noticed that as I've been going into different restaurants around town, General Trias, places like that, Dasma, all these restaurants, the prices have gone up quite a lot, quite a lot. And I noticed that when I go to the markets, or I'm starting to pay more attention to the prices. Also, I noticed that even clothing is starting to go up a little bit, because t-shirts that used to go on sale before for a certain price now are going higher, or even double in some cases. So they still have sales, yes, but I noticed that the sales are less prevalent, or the sales are lesser than before. They're not going down as deep as they were before. Now that could have something to do with this, with the pandemic. I'm not really sure, but there are definitely some inflation issues coming around over here. I mean, with gasoline, all these different issues going on all at once, it seems like a perfect storm for inflation over here. Now, that definitely cuts into people that have, smaller budgets, even people that have bigger budgets over here. We're starting to feel it. We're definitely starting to feel it. And also my girlfriend, I noticed, she said that the money that I set aside for her in the budget is getting like a little bit too little. It's not enough for what she used to buy before. And that says something there too. And I do notice that the prices have changed a lot for like orange juice, milk, even the price of like I usually buy like maybe 4 beers. Even the price of beer has gone up a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. We usually get that down at 7-Eleven down the street here. It's gone up a little bit, maybe 4 or 5%, somewhere in that range. It has gone up a little bit, probably like about 5%, I would say. So that has gone up. I do notice like when you go to the fruit market, there's higher costs unless fruits are in season, that you're paying a premium to get things. It's definitely catching up with us over here. So for you guys that are getting ready to come over here, I just want you guys to be thinking about that your food prices might be a little bit higher than you expected. Food has always been kind of expensive over here anyway. And meat and chicken, any kind of meat, pork, chicken, beef, things like that, all of them off the charts. They're really getting high. And those prices have gone up at a lot of the restaurants too. Anything that they put meat in, like if they put meat in a pizza, usually that pizza is a little bit higher, a little further north, in price-wise than the rest of the pizzas, like a vegetarian pizza. But even some of the vegetarian pizzas now, because some of the vegetables are hard to find, or they might have they might throw like maybe a little bit of meat in there or something. They price it higher because of that tiny little bit of meat that's inside the pizza. So I mean, when you come here, expect some higher prices. And you guys that are coming over here, you can go online and you can look at some of the menus at some of the restaurants over here, and it'll give you an idea of what's going on. I would do something like that, but I wanted to do some restaurant videos. And it's kind of hard to do and to be able to talk. And I want to be able to talk. And I'm waiting to go into one of the restaurants around here. I spoke with the person there to see if we can get in, if they would shut the music off, and I could do a video for them. So I'm expecting to do a video in Kenny Rogers, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I want to get in there some morning and just, do a video in there and show you guys the prices in there. So you guys will have a rough idea of what's going on. So we're going to do that soon. But also, guys, check out the prices online at some of these places here, because they are going up. And that's going to catch up with you guys that are coming over here. If you guys are coming over here on these super low budgets, and I know you guys hate that word because we always talk about that, but there are still people coming over here on a lot of low budgets, and I want them to get it in their head that it's not cheap to live here, unless you're living on rice and living in a squatters area. Some of these budgets that some of these guys are talking about are just not livable. They're just not livable, unless you're living really, really, really low, and nobody wants to live like that. I wouldn't. But anyway, guys, I want to throw that out there today because. And also, we got a typhoon on the way here. We're waiting for a typhoon. I think we're supposed to have the eye go right over us at about 10 o'clock tonight. It's not a bad typhoon, but we're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of rain or something like that. So we haven't been getting much rain on this side of the storm, but on the other side, I guess we're going to get it. So as the eye goes over, then we'll start getting the other side. So we'll see tonight. Maybe I can give you some news about how much rain we actually got tomorrow. In tomorrow's vlog, if we're even able to do a vlog. Hopefully we are. Hopefully the Wi-Fi or something like that doesn't go down, because usually that's what happens when we get tons of rain. The Wi-Fi goes down or the electricity goes down for a while, but hopefully we don't have any of that happen tomorrow or tonight. Anyway, God bless, guys. Take care.